Hello everybody, my name is Nick, and this is your next iteration of Load Project Updates. As always, if this is your first time joining us, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel, as well as check out Load.one to learn more about how Load is putting idle silver to work. And if you're already a member, welcome back. Now today's project update, I'm very proud to announce that we are releasing a mobile native app wallet known as the AGXPay wallet. It's a very, very exciting release that we have coming up, and you will actually have the ability to participate in focus group testing. Now, to learn more about how you can participate in this focus group, I have Dan Waslick from Blockchain Foundry. So without further ado, let's dive in. Dan, how you doing?
Good. Hey, Nick. Thanks for having me again.
Now, Dan, I think a great place to start is to give everybody an overview of the AGXPay wallet and how it will function and what people can really expect.
Yeah. So, what's really exciting about this wallet is that it's very different than most cryptocurrency wallets people have probably interacted with today in some ways, and it's very similar in other ways, right? The ways that it's different are that this is one of the only mobile wallets that I'm aware of that bridges the permissionless public blockchain space with the permissioned private blockchain space. And so what the wallet does is it allows you to interact with balances both from Hyperledger, which is a permissioned blockchain, and with different flavors of AGX as they're distributed to the multi-chain vision that AGX has. The first chain that AGX is planning to be distributed on is Syscoin. And so you'll be able to interact with your AGX Syscoin, which is a public permissionless blockchain asset. And you'll also be able to view your load balances, which are a permissioned private blockchain thing. You can do that all from the same wallet. And I'll demo kind of two modes, right? I'll talk through how you can set up an initial wallet, and then I'll recover my wallet from a mnemonic recovery phrase so that I can just get started with having some tokens and showing you guys how you can both send and receive tokens, right? So first off, when you're creating your wallet for the first time, you'll be walked through a set of steps that will ask you to accept the terms of service and set up a 6-digit PIN to secure your key with. And then you'll be given what's called a recovery phrase. Recovery phrase is something that existing cryptocurrency users may be familiar with. It's a 12-word phrase that is effectively your private key, right? As long as you have that 12-word phrase, you can access your funds. So you'll be presented with a 12-word phrase. You need to write that down, and then you'll be asked to confirm that you've written that down by re-entering the phrase. Once you've done that, you'll have your wallet set up, and you can start accepting Syscoin or AGX. Now, another thing that I want to walk through is how you send and receive tokens and how that works. So first, I'm going to reset my wallet, and I'm going to walk through the wallet recovery process where I can use an existing mnemonic to restore access to my funds if I'm setting up my wallet on a new device or a new phone. So I'm going to restore my funds. Again, I set up my PIN, I enter my wallet recovery phrase, and now when I'm put on the assets page, you can see I have both some AGX and some Syscoin. So in the context of AGX, Sys is just the gas. You don't need a lot of it at all. AGX is the focus. So I'm going to go into the AGX screen, and I'm going to have someone send me an AGX so that you can see what the receive experience looks like. So my colleague's going to send me some AGX. You can see there, I get the little notification. And then once that transaction is confirmed, you'll see my AGX balance update. Just like I can receive tokens, I can also send tokens. So I'm going to manually input the address here, but you can also use our QR code scanner to scan a QR code of either an address or a BIP21 formatted string, which is basically just a QR code that has some additional information about how much you want to send in a memo that goes with the transaction. And then I'm going to press send to send the funds. I re-authenticate to ensure if someone has gained access to my phone, they can't actually send the funds without knowing the PIN. And then you can see the unconfirmed transaction show up at the top of the list.
So I know that the mobile wallet hasn't quite been approved on the iOS or Android store yet. However, if members want to participate in focus group testing for the app, how can they do so? And what are the steps to participate?
Yeah, we're looking for testers from both the Android and iOS platforms to make sure that as we roll this out to a larger group of users, everyone has the best user experience possible. Whether you're on Android or iOS, the first step that you're going to want to take is to send an email to info@load.one with your user information, and then someone will follow up with you from there to make sure that you get access to the correct app based on the type of device you're using.
Awesome. Well, I personally am very much looking forward to having this app on my phone. Thank you so much for joining us, Dan.
No problem. Thanks again for having me.
That's all we have for today's episode. So glad that you guys could join us, and I'm hoping that you guys are as excited about the AGXPay wallet as I am. If you'd like to participate in the focus group test, please feel free to reach out to us at info@load.one. And as always, if this is your first time joining us, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel, as well as check out load.one to learn more about how Load is putting idle silver to work. That's all for today, guys, and take care.